This isn't a get-rich-quick machine. Your downside is limited. This looks like a simple fridge magnet, but from a business perspective, it's a $3 product that costs about 22 cents to make. And it's trending again in the US. Custom magnets and pins are quietly coming back. Thanks to TikTok, students are decorating backpacks again, creators are selling merch, and personalized items are doing really well on Etsy. Small product, repeat buyers, and very easy shipping. This entire product line can be made with one compact machine. Most kits don't just make fridge magnets. They also support badges, bottle openers, mirrors, and plastic backpins. One machine, multiple products. That's where the leverage is. The process is very straightforward. First, you design and print your graphic, regular photo paper works. Then you cut it to size. You place the metal shell into the machine, add your printed design in a clear protective film. In the second mold, you load the magnet backing. Press once, press again, and the magnet comes out finished. No glue, no curing time. Let's talk real numbers. Here's the actual cost per unit. Total cost, about 22 cents. These typically retail around $3 in the US. That's not a typo. If you're importing the machine from China, tariffs are something to be aware of. Some sellers include import charges up front. You'll see it listed as included import duties, or DDP. Others add duties at checkout or upon delivery. Based on user reports, AliExpress usually shows the final price when you purchase. If there are tariffs, they're often already baked in. Consumables are easy to source. On Temu or AliExpress, you can get packs of 15 for around $12. Margins stay healthy. Here's the basic business math. In many cases, the first batch covers the machine. Everything after that is profit, assuming your designs actually sell. That's the key. Quick note on risk. This isn't an electronic machine. It's fully mechanical. Simple parts, simple pressure system. There's very little that can actually break. And even if something wears out, parts are cheap and easy to replace. Worst case scenario. If the business doesn't work out, you resell the machine. These hold value well on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. So your downside is limited. Small machine, real margins. In the next example, I'll break down another compact machine that quietly makes money in the US.
Lately, I've been checking what's actually selling on Etsy. Not what looks good on Instagram, but what people are really buying. For that, I've been using everbee.io. It shows products with real demand, trends, and pricing. The goal of this channel is simple: low upfront investment, decent margins, and a clear exit plan if things don't work out. One category that stood out is embroidery. Custom embroidered items are trending on Etsy and they're selling consistently. In this video, I'm focusing only on small embroidery machines, not industrial setups. The idea is to start with the lowest possible risk. Let's start with the downsides. Even small embroidery machines aren't cheap. The least expensive option I found at the time of recording was around $476.52 on Temu. One of the most popular and reliable options, the Brother PE800, costs around $850 on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description. Because it's a small machine, there are limitations. The embroidery area is about 9.2 by 4 inches. It only comes with 8 built-in fonts and 154 preloaded designs. This is clearly a low-volume machine. Another downside is the software. It's not rocket science, but you'll probably spend more time digitizing designs and adjusting settings than actually stitching, especially if you want custom designs beyond the preloaded ones. You kind of become a mini mechanic. Customer support on Amazon is rated pretty well, but yes, this type of machine is harder to resell than simpler mechanical tools. Now, the upsides. First, this category is actually selling on Etsy. Second, Most machines come fully equipped with basic accessories and starter supplies. Third, if you buy through platforms like Amazon, even though it's more expensive, you usually have the option to return it if it's not what you expected. That alone reduces a lot of risk. Another thing people don't talk about enough: embroidery machines are easy to enjoy. They don't feel like work, they feel like a hobby. And some hobbies turn into real side hustles, or even more than that. These machines also work well for local sales, fairs, pop-up markets, embroidery events, even outside large public events. When it comes to pricing, I found advice from an embroidery professional that makes sense. In the US, the average minimum price to embroider an item is around $15. A common model is $15 minimum, plus $2 to $2.50 per thousand stitches after the first 10,000. That gives you a realistic baseline. Very quickly, here's the basic workflow. First, install the bobbin correctly following the guides. The thread should move smoothly. Then, thread the machine. Lift the presser foot, follow the thread path, and make sure the needle is at its highest position before using the automatic threader. Trim excess thread. Long tails mess with tension. Mount the fabric in the hoop, select your design, make basic adjustments, and you're ready to stitch. There is a learning curve, but once you get past it, the process becomes very repeatable. This isn't a get-rich-quick setup. It's a small machine with real demand, real limitations, and a manageable downside. If you're interested in honest breakdowns like this, consider subscribing. More machines coming next.